And hopefully it is working. I just need to make sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, it is up. So we should be good to go. You'll just see basically PlaneScape kind of background for now. I don't want to show anything just yet.
I see a robot with 4 arms.
Don't worry, I see an Applebee's ad.
All right.
Freaking easy is always first. Even if he's not.
He tries.
It's awesome.
Freaking what's up, man? All right. Yeah, so we are jumping into PlaneScape. This is way different than what we've done before. A few of you already know we did, what was it? Water Deep Dragon Heist. We were in the final battle of that. We did not get to complete it, though. So hopefully we'll get to complete that sometime. If not, I'm sure we can work something to make it work for your characters whenever, if and whenever you guys play your characters again. But I wanted to jump into this setting because there's been a lot going on in the campaigns. And I think that this will be a very interesting setting to jump into. So, and I know that we've got a lot of things that have connected well with this setting too. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited. All right, so you guys are going to, let me see here.
Going into a dungeon, fighting a dragon.
Already fighting dragons.
Oh,
That's
God.
right.
No.
So, you're lying down, what seems to be in a bed, with a cover over your head. And all of a sudden, your eyes open up, and you lift the covers up. And what you end up seeing here is you find yourself in a room. Okay, this is all of you, by the way. You find yourselves in a room of some sort. And you look around, and you awaken on a metal examination table in a dim, windowless stone chamber. The air is cold and stale, tinged with the acrid sting of emanating from a nearby shelf and clouded flask and antiseptic jars. Dry blood stains the drab, monsacked floor and edges of your table, and pained moans haunt the halls beyond the stuffy room. And there's a human skull that floats nearby and bobs impatiently, watching you with the slate gray eyes that remain in the littlest sockets. The skull notices you're awaking and greets you with the voice, "Hey, Chief." This is basically to all of you. This is all of you woke up at the same time.
Are we all in the same room? Do I see anyone around, or am I by myself?
Yeah, you are in the corner, and like, what happens when you wake up? By the way, your character, Chris.
Go ahead.
Well, this is a very curious position that I found myself in. I would survey my surroundings with intense curiosity. I would see if I have my notebook with me. Do I have my notebook on my person? Because I usually do.
You actually have everything on your character. Yeah.
Okay. So I would examine this floating skull next to me and immediately take out my notebook and start scribbling notes and drawing a diagram. Look at this skull and say something along the lines of, aren't there usually more to humans than just the skull?
Ah, you're right. But alas, I am just a floating head. But you're not the ones I'm looking for. Odd. Now, where is he? He should be here any moment.
Who is he? My brother? Have you seen my brother?
He says nothing. He ignores you.
Okay.
But he is
If he
a-
ignores me, then I'll look. Go ahead.
He's fidgety, though.
I'll look around the rest of the room. Investigate what's going on.
Okay. And,
Does he see all of us?
oh yeah, he's looking around. He is particularly looking to the south, though. Southward, and he sees what looks to be, like an elven-looking character. His eyeballs tend to look that direction more.
Standing or on a bed like I am?
The skull is floating.
What about the elven character?
She just got up, just like you guys, basically. And then at the top, there are the three of you. You've got this turtle-looking creature, this cat-looking creature, and this frog-looking creature. Yeah.
The turtle-looking dude maybe reaches over and punches Murloc, or punches the frog-looking dude a little bit, and be like, "Hey, Murloc, where are we?"
Oh, do you know each other?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If I just woke up with the blanket on, Murloc would just immediately start fighting the blanket out of confusion and fall off the bed.
Okay.
Murloc, I don't think we're in trouble.
He just pokes his head out from the blanket and looks around and confused. Starts reaching for the trident.
The skull says, "Jolt, what are you doing here?"
I don't know. That's why I asked Murloc.
Oh, that is weird, huh? Well, you're
Where are we?
you're not exactly fleshies, but you are fleshies.
Not me. Just pointing that out. I'm not fleshy.
Yeah. He's talking to the ones that were fighting each other, or whatever, the frog and the turtle. Yeah. So, what is the feline character gonna do?
She's observing all of you quietly. You see her ears flickering up and down as if she's sort of annoyed and just quietly looking at all of you. What are we all doing here? What is this? What have you done to us?
This is the mortuary. When you die, you come here.
Shit, Murloc, they got us.
Extremely
Starts
interesting.
making angry grug noises.
Okay.
I am curiously analyzing all of these very interesting creatures and characters in front of me.
Okay. And what about the elven-looking character down at the bottom? What are you doing?
I think the elven character is clinging onto her flute for dear life, staring at this floating skull. Debating whether to play the flute, but this does not look like one of my standard animal friends from my Feywild world. And so I'm just staring in terror.
The skull floats toward you a little bit. And it's like, huh. You got a pack there. You got a bed in there?
Does a bodiless entity need a bed? You can have it.
Well, I was wondering if I could lie in your pillows.
I attempt to scramble off the bed to let the skull have the bed, because I don't want to be that close to it.
Ah, man. That is not what I
What are
meant.
you doing? weirdo.
I'll go up there and ask if assistance is needed.
Where is Anna when I need her? Okay, so you're going over down there to see her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, is assistance required?
Yes, please.
Can I help you?
It seems to want a bedroll. I have to get it out of my my pack here.
Well, there seem to be several beds around here. Most of them don't seem to have blood on them, maybe?
I'm questioning if a floating skull would care about blood or not.
Perhaps he is seeking blood since he has so little at the moment.
Oh, that's logical.
Okay, what's the turtle and frog gonna do now? Or grunk?
I think maybe exploring around the room a little bit.
Now the two,
Starts tapping his trident on the skull.
Poking around at the table
the two,
to the west side.
yeah, the two of you do know what kind of
Yes.
creature was next to you. It does look kind of like what a tabaxi would look like.
Hello, Tabaxi. Are you okay?
I seem to be fine, but where? How did we get here, and where, and when, and why?
The skull said we're in the mortuary, but I don't feel that dead, so I think we're okay.
Yeah,
Shrugs.
yeah. When you die, you come here.
Okay, maybe we're not okay.
Can I start?
Clearly not.
Can I rummage around this desk on the left side?
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt to take anything, but I want to see what's there and start cataloging everything that I see there.
Sure. So you're looking at the desk, and on the shelf you see what looks to be kind of like a healing kit, and several flasks of some kind of chemicals, a polished scalpel, and other kinds of doodads on there.
Can I take the healing kit over to the floating skull and be like, "You seem to be in need of this"?
And you go over, right, and you grab it, and then you bring it to him. He's like, "What do you mean?"
I seem to remember a human skull is usually on the inside.
Well, yeah. You think I know where my body went? Well,
Is that why we're here?
when I think about it, maybe my body did get up to go wander somewhere, looking for something. Maybe her over there.
Well, he obviously doesn't need it. Then I'll go put it back on the table.
Okay. Yeah, and when you do pick it up, it's very simple. You know what this thing is. Whether you've had a master before or not, you do know that creatures can benefit from it.
Okay, I'll look around and see if any of these strange creatures in this room with me look like they are in need of it.
Okay. So yeah, he has a healing kit on him.
Excellent. Are there any maybe papers or books on the desk that we can read over or look at?
No, it was like I said, just a scalpel. It had that healing kit on there. Yeah, that's it, pretty much. Flasks, empty flasks. If you want to grab one, maybe you can put something in it. You know, things like that.
Do I have any memory, like before, immediately before, about how I wound up here?
So, you don't at the moment. Which is a bit odd
Okay.
because you would think that you're programmed that you should remember these things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I will go one by one to all of these creatures in the room with me and say, I'm running an experiment. Can you please tell me what has happened to you in the last 20 minutes?
Okay. Who you going to first?
I will go to this green lady down at the bottom that I was just talking to because I've already interacted with her once and she didn't harm me in any way.
Okay.
I'm running an experiment. Can you please recite what has happened, what you remember in the last 20 minutes?
Well, the last I remember, I was looking for a shop. See, I don't need sleeps, and I've got these extra bedrolls, so I was hoping to sell one. And after that, I don't know. I don't think I even reached the shop. So I'm a bit confused. And the skull is really creepy.
Explain creepy.
It has no body.
I'm not
So I'm right.
creepy.
I'm right. That is unusual.
It's definitely unusual for me. Most of my animal friends come with a body and a head, and generally appendages to fly or walk. This is not standard.
Come
See, that has been my
on.
experience as well, but I'm not well traveled. So thank you for that.
I've only begun my travels, so maybe it is standard, but I don't know.
Come on.
Does seem strange.
And the skull is listening to you, by the way, and you kind of hear him complaining a little bit. And he's like, "Didn't you know women love me?"
Alright, I think I've got what I need from this individual. Oh, before I leave, can I have your name to write down in my journal?
My name is Amelie.
Thank you. And I'll go over to the next closest person, which right above me, actually, the two people.
Yep.
And I'll kind of give them the same question. Tell them I'm running an experiment. Want to know what they remember. And I'm kind of sketching them out as I'm talking to them.
Nice sketches.
Very logical robot.
I am Orin. The last thing I remember, we were in a tavern looking for a job, and then now we're here.
So this was the job.
I don't think so. I think Murloc was about to start a fight.
All right, I'm gonna roll performance to see if I can actually explain it.
Oh, you can't.
Rolling
You can't talk.
No.
You just do it? Are you charadesing?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
we're charadesing. Okay, cool. You gotta turn on your camera for this then, man. I don't know.
Okay.
I cannot. I got an 18 though.
Okay.
Woo. So Murloc starts like making weird gestures as if some dude that's sneaking up behind. I'm sorry, what was your name? Your character's name, Andrew?
Orin.
Orin. Sneaking behind Orin, it has like pretending to have a dagger, and then like changes quickly to him throwing himself around as if there was a giant bar fight, and then it ends with him on the ground goes ugh.
Yeah, I remember that part. We were whooping ass.
He puts a thumbs up.
Okay.
Curious. Does this creature speak through you?
No, he talks when he wants or when he feels like he can. But he is a man of few words.
I'll swap to Gnomish real quick and be like, can you understand me?
Murloc just whispers to him, "Why'd you talk to the bucket?"
Whispers to me or whispers to?
You.
Oh, don't know where we're at. Seems reasonable to not start any trouble until we get our bearings.
Right. I think I've gotten what I need from these two. So I will wander over to the Tabaxi while I summarize everything that I've learned in my journey.
Okay.
Is there any reaction from it? I don't know if we
Sebastian.
can determine a gender at this point as I approach.
She is she. Wearing pirate clothing. And she says, "Last thing I remember is I was fighting with my crew, and we were traveling down the river in Cholt, and we were attacked by a bunch of lizards. That's the last thing I remember."
Would I know where Cholt is?
No, you would not know where that is. You
Okay.
you would be very much familiar with the astral plane, and then you know like wild space, things like that, and you would know a little bit about the planes. Not like a lot, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems my original conclusion is correct that
Mhm.
all of us, except for this floating skull, seem to be in the same condition. So I will approach the floating skull
Okay. What are you gonna say to
and
it?
be like, "Sir, could I classify you as our captor, as our savior? Are you our god? Wow. Just give me something to write down in my notebook."
Well, when I came here, I am, well, I'm waiting for someone, but you can call me Mort.
And do you recall what has happened to you over the last 20 minutes?
Well, I just came down here from the Sigil, obviously. This is where we're at. Didn't you know everybody who ends up dying comes here? This is the mortuary. Man, you
Do I
remind me
recognize
of.
Sigil?
You do recognize that. That is the central place of the, basically the Outlands. You've never been there before, or at least you think you haven't, right? Because you found yourself just
Mhm.
awake there.
Do any of us recognize
Oh,
the idea or the
you have no
place
clue.
called the Sigil?
No clue.
Got it.
Or sorry, should I say Sigil? They call it Sigil. Um,
Sigil.
but yeah, um, the skull is like looking at you, and he's like, you're like Nordum, aren't you? God.
Am I?
You respond like it, like there's no soul.
Oh, there is most definitely a soul. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Maybe.
I wonder what
There is at
makes you
least
tick
part
then.
of one.
Huh.
Oh, I tick a lot, believe me.
Well, never seen you before or your things. Guess it's a little different than Modron's.
Oh, I love Modrons. I could only take that as a compliment to be compared to a Modron.
Well, I
Are
guess there you
we
have it.
are we free to leave?
Yeah, but the dustmen here don't take too kindly to fleshies, so you may want to sneak on out. Well, I don't know how they'd react with you.
Well, since
What do
there
you mean
seems
by
to be
dust?
Well, they're the ones that run the mortuary. You know, well, undead. Like me. They like me, though.
then does that mean we would consider you a dustman since they run this place and you seem to run this place as well? So ipso facto, you are a dustman.
No, I am. I am the head of the Archmage Vecna.
that a pun?
Because he's only a
yeah, I guess it is.
That's so funny.
Well, we all seem to be linked by a strange circumstance, so something tells me we should stick together until we find out the cause of our appearance here.
Seems
Yep.
fair.
And there is a picture. I'll go ahead and drop it down for you guys. There you go. And so that's kind of what it looks like when you're getting up and that skull sees you.
Yeah, that's extra terrifying.
Oh, that's strange.
Joy. Happy joy, joy.
So
So-
I'm going to...
Morge, what usually happens to people that wake up here? They usually just sit here until someone comes?
Usually they're dead.
That's a good point.
You're dead, but up, but dead, like me.
Are we sure that we are not dead?
Lock, are you dead?
Well, you do have a soul,
Uh,
you said,
Tends to be
so
dead.
I guess you're not dead.
Shadow's gonna check her pulse and realize there is none.
Okay.
I'm dead. Okay. Good to know.
Okay, well, maybe one of you are dead.
It's
But you're
suffice to say that some of us are more dead than others.
So does that mean we can leave?
Well, you want to walk past him? Be my guest.
In your
'Cause hanging out
experience,
here
in your
sounds
experience,
a little
Good
fun.
Skull. Sorry, go ahead. In your experience, Good Skull, do these dustmen you speak of take kindly to the dead leaving?
Usually they work around here, so they might tell you to go do something.
I do love doing things, especially in an area I'm unfamiliar with. What about the rest of you?
Well, doesn't do much good to stick around here. I'd like to know what happened to us. Although he keeps saying we died. I remember winning that fight, so I don't know how I could have died.
Do you have a pulse?
Do I have a pulse, RuFF?
You do.
I do have a pulse.
And so does your buddy.
Yes.
You see the turtle try to grab the frog and try and check his pulse on his neck.
No, I'm a grung. You can't do that. Poisonous skin.
It's okay. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
So the turtle tries to reach for you, and the grung like grabs his gloved hand and starts slapping you away. It's like
Yes.
something
Yes.
like that. Oh,
Yes.
right. No touching.
I'll see them checking their pulse and be like, ah, great idea. And then I'll check my own pulse and be like, no, nothing. Maybe I am dead.
Okay.
Are
Do
you-
you normally have a pulse? That's the question.
Well,
There's something wrong with that bucket.
Are you wearing armor?
and I am armor. I do not wear armor.
Ah.
My friend,
Does-
talking to a floating bucket is not good for our health. We're already in the morgue.
Does everyone have the possessions that they came here with?
Thumbs up.
Yeah, you all should.
Okay, I'm going to double check. I have a backpack kind of built into my body that on my back that kind of comes out kind of like a filing cabinet a little bit.
Okay.
And I can rotate my torso 180 degrees and flip my arms around so that I can rummage through my backpack while I
Okay.
look through it and make sure that I have all of my equipment that I remember having before all this.
Interesting. Yeah, you have your equipment.
Okay.
The Orin kind of like plunks down on the ground and he's like, Murloc, can you check to make sure all my stuff is there? And then you can look on his back of his. So, turtles are like 5 foot tall. They're very wide. They're like 400-pound large things. And he's like got stuff hanging off the back of his shell. It's like a backpack that's just hanging on the side of it, you know.
Yep,
It
you
plunks
see
down
Murloc
easily.
carefully climb up and check.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
I think we're ready to go.
I'll get the attention of Mort and be like, "Good sir, perhaps you could accompany us and inform these dustmen that you speak of our current predicament so that we may pass unharmed."
Even if I did that, they still got a problem with the fleshies. You're not supposed to be here. Well, at least the other ones. Well, so, and I am still kind of waiting for somebody. I can't really go.
So
I
you're
think
not
we should just
that
go.
high on the totem pole.
I think it's time to.
And then you see Mort float down to the elf-looking character and is like, "Hey, you think before you can go, you can give me a pat on the head?"
As I try to rein in my chuckles of nervousness, I try to pat the skull on the head, disturbed by the complete lack of flesh or feathers.
And you see the skull's eyes kind of like go upward, and he's like, "Oh, that feels so good. It's been such a long time. God, that would get my bones going."
Are you sure
I
you
think I'm out.
can't help us, Mr. Skull?
Well, I told you can go, unless you want to stick around. I definitely would love your company. Those pillows look good.
You can keep the pillows. I think I'm gonna be friends with Mr. Robot.
Ah, man, they still
What was the
don't
robot's
get it.
name again? I'm sorry. I must have missed it.
I forgot to give my name. My name is Index.
Hello, Index. That's creepy, in case you were wondering.
I like it.
Which part would you say is the most creepy?
Everything.
What was it?
Well,
Index, you said.
Yes, I am the cataloger. My brother is the mover.
Index mover. Or a mover.
Ha! Spelled cataloger right the first time.
I guess.
Usually
My
have
name is
trouble
Pat.
spelling words.
Sorry, that was Jonathan. That was not.
All right.
My name is Shadow, and I'm from Windfall.
Well, apparently we are all in Sigil now. Perhaps we should try to leave this establishment.
Way
I
ahead of
agree.
Okay.
The large creature, and I'll point to the turtle. Perhaps you should go in front.
He nods dutifully, picks up his shield, and starts marching towards the door. We're ready to get out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much for stealth, though. A little big and burly for that kind of thing.
Cool.
And just for the record,
I can
I'm an
roll
automaton, not a robot.
Apologies,
Oh,
Index.
my bad.
I can go in, maybe. and see, at least take a peek through the door and see what's going on. All right, let me roll for stealth.
Yeah, and there is a door in front of you, right?
But I want to stealthily open the door. So let's see.
I'm sticking by index as much as I can.
Okay.
A 9.
Plus 5, I guess.
Okay.
Did you choose stealth for your expertise? Because then you get
It is. Oh yeah, so it'd be 10.
All right.
11 for.
You open it up. You open up the door, and what you see is what looks to be a hallway. And then there's 2 slits that lead up and south, it looks like. And when you open the door, you hear some noises to the north side. Almost kind of like clackling.
Is it coming from behind the door?
Yeah, you already opened the door, but to the north side, you hear some kind of like clackling noises.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly close the door.
Okay.
And then listen.
Yep.
Put my ear to the door. What do I hear?
Okay, so go ahead and roll perception.
On it. 19.
Okay. Yeah, so what you hear, it sounds like it's almost kind of like clapping, but not. It's kind of like this cackling clap, and you hear some noises in there, almost as if there is kind of like almost like a show going on.
Where is Mort during all of this? Is he just watching us?
Yeah, he floated over onto the desk, and then you see him close his eyes, and he's like, "I'm just gonna wait here for when he comes, and if anybody else wakes up that's not him, I am gonna be like, I am the head of Vecna," and he sits back down.
That certainly would have had more of an impression on us had you spoken like that when we initially woke up. So, good choice.
Okay.
Do all of us Faerun people recognize the name Vecna pretty easily?
You do. Not much though, but you've heard comparisons of the not named from where you're at. That would compare him to the not named. And you're very familiar with the not named being the Archlich of Serac. And you're familiar with the curse being lifted on the lands nearby there. Like things were getting better. That kind of thing. Yeah. And you've heard of stories of heroes that went in and dealt with it.
Vecna is like a story from generations before us, even.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of comparisons. You don't know as much of that, but you do kind of recognize the name. Yeah, you do know that it was a lich.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. And that's because of your background. You would know that.
Adventuring folk hear stories.
Yep.
We'll ask Amelie, should we be whispering right now?
So maybe we can sneak by, guys. I hear a lot of clapping and cheering. Might be a prime time for a distraction.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again.
So you're gonna open the door.
Yeah. open the door again and roll stealth again. Yes, yes.
Okay.
13.
Okay. So you open the door, and what are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke around the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head around the corner and see what's going on with the clapping and cheering it out.
All right. Oops. Yeah. So what you see up here are 3 skeletons, and you think that they might be like charmed or distracted, but they're looking at this thing. It almost looks like a film of some kind, and they're like clapping to it, like with their bony hands.
Perfect.
Now they don't
I look
see
back
you.
at the others.
Mhm.
Yep. I look back at the others and, hey, this is perfect. They're distracted by some sort of spell or something. It's the perfect time to leave. Let's get out while we can. To the right.
And also to the south side there is a door, but it also has a window in it, so you could technically look into it. And then there's the big hallway going to the right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Anybody else have any suggestions?
That window.
As quiet as I can.
Okay.
Just FYI, stealth is not my strong suit. As Index walks, like below his knees, he doesn't have like shins and feet. He kind of has stubby little purple crystals that come to a point. So as he's walking, they kind of go tink tink tink, and his armor body kind of like clanks and clacks as he walks. So he's trying to be quiet, but is not that good at it.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's let everybody roll for stealth then. And is this because of just your character in general, or is it because of your background?
It's because I'm wearing scale mail and I have disadvantage.
Okay. So yeah, just disadvantage it then.
What die do we roll for stealth?
D20.
Roll a-
And then you add your stealth modifier.
I got a 12.
$11.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You would add whatever your modifier is from your dexterity, whether it's +1 or 2 or negative, whatever. And then if you're proficient at stealth, you would add a +2 for your proficiency bonus as well.
Got it.
Okay. What did the
Oh.
What about our tabaxi?
I'm rolling again. All right. I got 21.
Nice.
Lucky.
Well, the rest of us aren't exactly very stealthy, so see what happens.
Okay. So yeah, as you're going by, in this kind of order, the skeletons, they turn around and they see the big turtle clunking about. Okay. And when they see you, they're still kind of, you think that they might be like really low intelligent or something, because they're still clapping their hands when they look at you. But they kind of start frowning a little bit, but they're still clapping their hands. What are you going to do?
We'll start. I'll start clapping my hands as well. I can't frown or smile, but I will clap my hands.
Okay. Roll performance.
Okay. 17.
Okay. It's pretty good, actually. And what are you doing? Are you just standing by the door when you do it? Or are you going in
Yeah,
there?
I'm trying to. I'm not going in there. I am more intelligent than that. But I'm going to try to just mimic their movements.
Okay. And you see their frown go back happy again when you do that, by the way. And one goes to the ground and picks up what looks to be kind of like a vial of sorts, and he walks over to you and he hands it to you. Are you going to take it?
Well, yes, I will take it and examine it.
Okay. And then he runs back, and then they turn back around again. And they're still kind of like
Away from
clackling.
us?
Yeah, away.
Okay.
They're ignoring you again now. So that's what they're doing.
Can I examine the vial?
Well, that was strange.
Yep. And if
But
you
not the strangest thing that has happened so far.
want, you can
Right.
roll for medicine.
Right.
When you do that. And they seem to be ignoring you completely at the moment. Even though they could see like all of you were standing there.
18 on the medicine.
18. Okay. So it is let me double check here. It is a potion of resistance to poison.
Okay.
And you're probably
I
familiar with
will-
that, kind of like you were with like
Yeah.
the healing kit.
Yeah. I will look around to my companions and be like, I don't really need this. Would any of you like this? I'll explain that it's a. I'll explain what it is. You know, it's a potion of poison resistance. I am already quite resistant to poison, so it would be ludicrous for me to want this.
Interesting.
Perhaps the sneaky one, in case she hits a trap.
Being dead, how resistant to poison are you? Talking to the tabaxi.
It's the backseat there. Oh, did we lose somebody?
Are we still trying to be stealthy, or what are we doing?
Oh,
I
he was trying
I
to
was
give you
offering
the yeah.
Offering you a potion of poison resistance. I was asking you, you know, if since you're already dead, is this of any use to you?
It has no use for me since I'm dead.
How about you, my large friend?
Never too many safety measures. I will hold on to it in case we need it later.
Or in
Okay.
case you accidentally high-five the grunk.
I'm working on my resistance. We are doing one finger at a time until I get resistance to his poison.
Curious. I love this experiment, and I would love to hear more about it.
What's the roll perception for me? The turtle.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah. Since you're standing right there.
It's my D12. 15. 17 total.
Okay. You can see through the window down to the south side.
To the south?
And you see this weird creature. that is working on, and because your perception was so high, it was working on what looks to be like a giant looking golem kind of creature down there. And you see it through the window. It does not notice you.
What kind of creature is it? Is it a golem working on another golem? Like a littler golem working on a bigger golem? Or
Yeah, so
can I tell?
let me see if I got a picture here for you. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, so the creature looks kind of like this.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
Yeah, so you're not too familiar with it.
Sure.
But it is working on some kind of like patched up humanoid that's lying down on this really large looking like bed.
So I guess Orin would whisper to the others, there's someone working, I think, on a golem to the south.
Okay. And you would know what a golem is.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
And
there's golems out there in the world, or at least it seems like a golem. Maybe it's something else in
Yeah.
this plane, but I'll find out later.
so go ahead and roll what is it? Nature then for me.
Okay. Not my strongest. That is a 10 total.
Okay. You think that golems are pretty nasty if you were to pick a fight with one?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
And the people that make golems are also very dangerous too, usually.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what you gonna do?
Shall we continue?
Okay. So you're heading east.
Yes.
All right. So you all continue to move east. And
Is
what?
Mort's? I peek back. Is Mort still just sitting on the desk? As I peek through the door back up the hallway.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just chilling there.
Maybe one of those skeletons could lend them to spot their body.
Okay.
So golems are bad.
Yeah. And what you see in front of you is a door, and then there's a pathway leading up and a pathway leading south.
How's the lighting in this area? Are there
it's-
candles or?
Yeah, it's dim light, and then in certain areas there's light because there are like candles at the top. Yeah, like lighting. Not necessarily like candles. It's like almost like lights, but if you look really close to it, you see a candle within the bulbs.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. What you doing from here?
Perhaps the one called Shadow would be good to go scout ahead.
Okay. What's Shadow gonna do?
So I think Shadow stepped away for a second.
Where you at, Shadow?
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Oh. They wanted you to scout. Are you willing to scout?
Yes, I can scout.
Okay. Where are you gonna go? You gonna go up, down, or to the door?
Let's try up. And then I gotta roll for stealth again, right?
If you'd like to, it's up to you. Now that you're in a different area.
I feel like it would be a good thing to do.
Okay.
18.
Maybe
There
just
you
peek
go.
around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. So the hallway leads up. You gotta go further to see what's up there. You gonna keep going?
Saved so far, guys. And then, yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
All right. So you go up.
It occurs to me that we have found something anomalous behind every door, so perhaps hallways are the safest path.
And
I do like that there's decent lighting.
now by the door, because you all are standing there just letting Shadow do her thing, you do see two levers by the door. Like crank levers that you can pull on the ground.
I do love levers.
I do like a big lever too.
Okay.
Can I examine them to see if I can see like what it could be attached to?
Yeah. So you go forward, and by the way, you can see down this way now a little bit. You don't see anything. You see what looks to be a red lever, and then let's see, a blue one. So you got a blue and a red one. We'll say green in this case because it looks green on the map. A green and a red lever.
These levers are complementary colors. That must mean something important.
Okay. Are you going to try to pull the levers? Or are you going to look in the door? You can actually see through the door just like the other ones. It has a little window.
I'm 3.5 feet tall, so I probably cannot see through the window.
Okay.
But I will I'll point to the window. I'll look at the turtle and point up to the window.
We'll waddle over as gently as possible and then poke his head towards the door.
I may
Okay.
be
Towards
curious,
the
but
window
I'm
on the
stupid
door.
enough to pull a lever, but I don't know what it does.
Okay. You see a long hallway. And when you look through the hallway, you see that there is a door right at the very end on the other side, too. Now, this hallway, it looks like this.
Definitely not a death trap.
You see ash and bone in there.
Ah! And we...
Looks very warm in there.
And there's a picture of it.
Can you please describe me what you are viewing, sir?
Looks like a trapped hallway. Maybe some fire or something. I see bone. I see ash. Looks very dangerous.
Perhaps one of these levers activates this trap.
Okay. Are you going to pull one?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to gather consensus from the rest of the people here. If we should pull one of the levers and which one.
Okay. Is the grung and the elf-looking character moving up?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops.
Can we check out the levers to see if we can see more about them?
Mm-hmm. Sure. You notice the colors. Do you want to roll insight on it?
You were just zoomed in on Murloc. That was horrifying.
I'll let the elvish kind of looking character roll insight, since you asked.
Come on, D20. Nice. Oh god, that's the worst. I got a whole 4.
Nothing
This
comes
dice
to
jinxed.
mind with the levers. Okay.
Perhaps this is the crematorium.
You want to roll insight on that too?
Sure.
There is a door on the other side, though. Not sure.
$15.
15. Yeah, so you're in a mortuary, right? Where there's dead, it looks like. And usually what Mort said is that the dead normally don't just come back to life. They are usually still dead if they're just going to be magically dead, right? So you do think that there is a crematory, as you're saying, or a cremation area, and you think that this is it. But there is a door on the other side too, so.
I will say, logically speaking, this being a mortuary, a crematorium would be very common to have, but I do agree that it is odd that there would be a door on the opposite side. Are you sure what you're seeing on the opposite side is a door? Is what you call a door the same thing as what I call a door? Perhaps it's more of a portal.
Doesn't look shiny like one of those wizard portals. I think it's just a door of some kind. Where is our cat friend? Where has she run off to?
Well, she did move up because she was scouting about, right? And she notices that there is an area that turns to the left up here. So are you going to go to the left, or are you going to go back down to the others?
Perhaps we should let Shadow do her thing and not split our party.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind following her, a couple, maybe 20, 30 feet behind, make sure, while she's scouting.
Okay.
30, 40 feet maybe.
So you're moving up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What's Shadow doing?
Well, I'm up from where you guys are at, and then there's a, corner?
Yep. You going to pick the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the corner. What do I see?
There's a door, but there is no window.
Oh. Anything could be behind that door. Maybe
So
even a
there's,
crematorium.
but the hallway ends, right?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, I think I'm gonna go back towards the party and let them know that there's a door, because I'm not just opening that door by myself.
Okay.
Finding it very curious the amount of doors in this building. You would think it would be highly inefficient to have to open and close so many doors whenever you want to move from one area to another.
There might be a specific purpose for that, though.
Is it to keep the
Keep
dead
people.
in or keep the dead out?
Ah. Good thinking, Index.
Not much for depth thinking, but I am thinking that if we try to attempt a door, we should do it together. What do you think?
Okay. Which door are we talking about? The northern one or the one by the crematorium?
I'm thinking the northern one.
Okay. So you guys want to look up there? I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Is everybody going?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get left behind the hallway of skulls and ash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow too.
I'm totally following.
Okay. So you guys go up to the door. Who's opening the door?
I got bad roll luck today, so probably not me.
Maybe I can do it since we're all here.
Okay.
Just gently open the door, poke my head in.
It doesn't open. It's locked.
Oh,
Is there a big enough gap along the bottom to look through?
Nope. It's pretty. You notice that the way these doors are open and closed, they're actually, they don't look like normal doors that you would normally see. They're kind of like they open and close to the sides, kind of like they slide.
like a Star Trek door
Yeah.
of sorts.
Yeah, kind of like that a little bit.
We now have multiple doors with unknown elements on the opposite side, and one door with a known element on the opposite side, but potentially dangerous. I'm not sure which of these is the safest route.
Okay. You could always try to
Did we-
lockpick it if you want.
Does it even have a regular, like a lock that we recognize?
There is some kind of lock, but you don't really recognize it though.
Perhaps we should explore all of our options before we choose.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna go
Go
back
south.
down then? All right.
Yeah.
Like all the way south?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the way south.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Straight into a dragon's cave.
Oh God, please no.
I have speak
Fine.
with animals. I could talk to it and make it a friend.
You got-
Most of our party seems to be animals.
John tried that in the last campaign. Did not work out very well.
Okay. So you're
Getting campaign flashbacks.
I know, right?
if I'm just saying, if anyone starts talking to dragons, I'm dipping. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I am out of breath range.
So you notice when you go to the south that it turns back to the left side. So you're right when you're looking at it, but you know that it kind of folds back the other way.
Looks like it heads back to the room with the golem.
Are you going to attempt to take a peek?
I'm gonna take a peek.
Okay. You going to roll stealth then?
Yes, I am.
Sneaky, sneaky.
13.
Okay. So how do you take a peek?
Very slowly, with just my eyes only and my ears.
Okay. You do notice it leads directly into the room where that guy was working on the golem. He does not notice you.
I'm going to unpeak myself and whisper to the others. Well, there's a golem there.
Is anyone here fireproof?
From where?
Is anyone fireproof?
Oh, fireproof.
Your shell
I am
looks
not.
very sturdy.
Unfortunately, it is not fireproof. And I don't have resistance as a cantrip.
Yeah, it is cosmetic only.
No, it
Okay.
gives me 17 armor class. It's very useful. Also, I can hide inside of it. Watch. And then he retreats into a shell.
I'm gonna whip out my journal and start writing notes about what I just saw.
Okay.
And then he puts his shield on top of the hole, so you can't look in the side to look at him inside.
Is there room for anyone else in there? Even if they're very, very small.
Nope, it's all me inside here.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
I'll go and check and see if the door with the levers actually opens or not.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So are you going to try to open the door, or are you going to pull the levers?
Does the door have a handle?
It does. It has kind of like this thing that you can grip, and you can lift it up, and it slides.
I will attempt to do that.
Okay. You do it, but because of how tall it is, you only lift it up halfway to your height. And it opens up very easily.
Okay, I'll motion to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Someone with more altitude than me, please come assist.
Is it going to be the turtle again? Or
Yes. I'm not that tall though. I'm only like 5'6". I think we're kind of a short group.
yeah, I noticed
Other
that.
than
I
the
assume
elephant,
my
maybe.
character is 5 feet. I don't
Actually,
actually know.
Tabaxi's tall too. Tabaxi's taller than us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yes, Tortle is happy to hold it up. Maybe it won't turn on when the door is open.
Okay. So you make it go up, right? And it seems to lock in when you push it up.
I'm not sure if this is a good sign or not.
I agree.
Agreed.
Do we go with the unknown danger or the somewhat known danger?
Well, Mort seemed friendly, and those skeletons seem dumb. Maybe the golem maker won't be so bad.
Roll insight.
Okay. As I will think back to what his facial expressions looked like when I peeked at him. 20 plus 15. Oh, 15 plus
Okay.
19 total.
So Mort said that they don't like fleshies.
So yeah.
So that comes
he's
to
probably
mind.
not going to be a fan of us. Got it.
But
I was created by someone in a similar manner, and I'm nothing but helpful. It's unfortunate to know that that is not true wherever you go.
Oh yes. It is always good to be careful when evaluating others' intentions.
okay. So what you all gonna do?
Does the door on the far side have a handle as well?
You can roll perception. See if you can see it that far.
Dungeons and Dragons party defeated by door. Taylor's always
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roll well.
now
today,
we will
17.
now that we're all level 1, we all have 50 feet of rope, so we can do amazing rope things. Just
We do?
think.
Okay, so you said 17?
Yeah.
You think you see like one of those slits where you can raise it also on the other side.
So what do you all think? Do you think you can stealth through this fire, Tabaxi?
Stealth through a fire? I don't know about that.
You seem to be a very unique individual. I'm not going to make any assumptions about what you can and cannot do.
I am partially undead, and that would probably hurt me a whole lot less, but I don't know what good it would do, really.
Well, I'm very curious about what's on the other side of that door.
Well, maybe you should use your own curiosity and take a test, because you're made out of iron. Or, well, metal, right?
Copper and brass, but
I could hold
I
the
am
door.
curious but not stupid.
Are you sure?
That's a good question. Maybe I am. Yeah, we'll see.
Someone gonna
what
pull
do
the
we think?
short
This-
straw?
We could try pulling the lever. A green lever means go, right? Green means go.
Okay.
I've had very
Or
few
on.
instances of levers being helpful in my line of work.
Okay, so you're gonna pull the green lever.
If I step away, does the door clicks into place, right? So it doesn't come back down automatically.
Yeah, you could step back so you're not under the door, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So are you gonna pull the green lever?
Perhaps you should all stand back. Just
I
in
back away
case.
slowly.
Okay. I'm assuming to
You
the
don't have to
sides
tell me
then.
twice.
To the sides, yes. No,
Okay.
not
Yes,
not
heading to
straight
the
back and
sides.
have like a 60-foot column of fire consume all of us. That would be bad.
Okay. So you pull the green one.
Are we okay with this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
getting
Let her
ready to cast. I'm getting ready to cast Cure Wounds.
Got
I
it.
have a
Okay.
healing word.
Oh, oh, good. We went from a no healer party to a 5 healer party. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the lever.
Okay. You pull the green one,
And then dive aside.
and the doors shut very quickly and snap in place when you pull it.
So Orin tried to like dive, but he's kind of large, so he didn't really dive all the way out of the way. He kind of crawls back to his feet, looks around. I guess I'll try the red one. Maybe that turns on the fire.
Okay.
And then
That
he
would be highly logical.
pulls the red lever.
Okay. When you pull the red lever, yes, fire fills up that entire room and blasts, and you can see the blast of the fire come straight fuming toward the door that just shut. So you think that if you pulled the red one first with the door open, that blast would have came out. But it's inside that area.
Seems like very poor safety design.
Exactly.
I will talk to
Not the best
OSHA.
second.
Okay.
Well, this seems like a highly illogical path to go to leave this establishment on a daily basis. But at the same time, if there is an exit, it seems like it would be the least populated.
I doubt they would be guarding the garbage chute.
Okay.
I agree.
So when the fire stops, after an entire minute, you hear an
Whoa.
unclick on the door.
So as long as no one touches the red one, we're probably safe. Well, let's see what happens. And he lifts the door back up, except it's really hot, and he singes his hands.
Yeah, you can feel the fumes, right? And
Yeah.
and the ground, your feet probably aren't really phased too much by it as long as you have like shoes or something on. But if you're barefoot, you're gonna actually feel like the sting of the ground. It's almost as if you're like at a pool and it's super hot outside.
Right. Yeah.
Except it's like ashy underneath it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably going to be a little bit too hot for a minute. But it seems like as long as we don't touch the red one, it's a path out of here.
Okay. So you're gonna go through it.
Or the
let
path
me
to
see.
death.
Let me check if I have something to cool it off. I do not. Yeah. I'll wait like another minute or two, see if it cools off a little bit, and then try and lift the door again.
Okay. So yeah, the door lifts very easily, and you could technically walk in if you want.
Okay. You will gently start walking in there.
Okay. Seems to be.
Wish
Is
me
there
luck.
anything? Is there
Mhm.
anything that I see around the room, like a stick or an unused spear or something that we could use to hold this door up, just in case any shenanigans happen?
No, you only have just your own equipment, I know some of you might have like a quarterstaff. You have other weapons that you could probably stick in there if you wanted to. You don't know how hard that thing will come down and how effective that would be. So it's on you
I
what
have
you
a
want to
spear.
do.
My spear has been with me through thick and thin. I don't want to take a chance of losing it.
Okay. All right. But
Well,
Orin
I
is
was
in there.
referring-
Or is it Orin? Or Orion?
Orin.
Orin.
Yeah.
Orin. Okay.
Oren. Orin.
So Orin is in there. Is anybody else going to follow? Or are you just going to let Orin walk through?
It seems highly unlikely a place like this would have traps. I think it might be safe.
But wait,
I
just
think
in
it looks
case.
like a way to cremation.
Okay.
Yeah. So Orin says, just wait, I will take a quick peek.
Okay.
And then he marches ahead.
Is anybody else going to go in there? Or are you going to wait as he says that?
Perhaps we should stand under this door to offer some sort of protection in case something happens.
Okay.
That
I'm
is
not strong
appreciated,
enough to do it
yes.
myself. I'll stand under the open door, but I'm gonna be like, I am not strong enough to hold this door myself. Some assistance would be appreciated.
Okay. So you're going to try to hold it yourself underneath it.
No, I'm hoping that anyone else here will join me.
Now the problem is because you're short, you don't
Yeah.
have like an actual like hands on it. So probably the only two that could reach it is the elven looking character. Which, by the way, you guys know what elves look like, but she looks a little bit different, more color tone to the greenish style. Now your color could change, by the way.
Growl.
Yeah.
Nope. Something greenish, right? Something
Yeah,
else,
that's
maybe.
so super greenish. Yeah.
I'll take out my spear and kind of hold it up, hoping that if this door shuts, it'll land on my spear. And if I see that the reptilian creature at the bottom also has a spear, I'll ask it if it will assist.
Okay. Do you want to put your trident
I
in there?
also have a quarterstaff if that would be helpful to prop the door.
That would be very helpful.
Okay. So you're gonna stick
I will.
all your weapons in there, basically. Try to hold it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I still have daggers. I'm good.
Okay. And does the
I appreciate the concern.
the
Can I
shadow
just
have it?
be-
Mhm.
Can I check for
Have
traps just out of the utmost caution?
Check for traps. Yeah. You can roll survival.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Yeah, so you
15?
have. The only thing that you know is that this thing has to be operated. Is what you're thinking, Shadow.
It looks like it's just a simple machine to be operated, not a trap.
Okay.
Carry on, good turtle, sir.
Okay. So he is walking. Is that what you're doing? You're walking forward to the door?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
And I assume the others are standing back. You have a quarterstaff, you have a spear, and did you put your trident in there or no? Murloc.
No.
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 Okay.
I'm holding on to it.
So you have those two in there. Okay. So you make it to the end. And when you make it to the end, you can kind of see through the door a little bit. And what you see through the door on the other side, you see something that's kind of looking at you. and then it walks down, and it sees you, and it goes, and you see the doors click and slam down, and you're stuck in there now.
Both the doors slam down.
Yeah. Both the doors slam down, and they click.
So our weapons, they did not hold it.
So your two weapons, they snapped in half. Because that
Oh, no.
thing comes down really hard, by the way. So the quarter
will
staff
quickly
and the
try and-
spear.
I'll try and hit that switch again that opens the door. The lever.
The green one.
Yes. The
Okay.
green one.
Can I try and cast command on the dude and try to command him to halt?
Okay. So all right, so you're gonna go hit the switch. Nothing happens when you do that, by the way. You think that green switch only slams the doors down, and you remember that there was a clicking noise after about a minute that kind of like lets the release of the lock so that you could actually open it back up. So all that switch does is bring the doors down and lock them in place. Okay. And you're going to cast command on it.
I guess I'll watch to see if the guy moves towards the other switch, and then if he tries to move towards the other switch, I will command him to halt.
Oh yeah, he's walking toward it, by the way, and he's like,
Yeah. Try my best. See what happens.
Okay. And you can do that through glass, right? I'm pretty sure you can. It can hear you.
Speak a one-word command to to a creature you can see within range. They must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll order him to flee. Actually.
Hmm.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead, though. So there's that.
Hmm. So is that something you want to do?
I don't know if it's undead. I just reacted because I saw a guy, and all I can do is react and say, flee, and
Okay.
hope for the best.
And when you do that and you cast your spell, it gets distracted and looks at you for a moment, and it stops. And it's just kind of like staring when you do that.
Do we see what is happening?
You see him making like gestures or something toward the door. That's what you see.
We can't see what's going on.
But you see his back, like you see his hands moving. Yeah. So it got distracted when you did that. Is there anything else you want to try to do?
Maybe waves isn't. I'm still alive. Please don't do anything. I'll be right out.
Roll performance then.
Sure.
You got this.
It is a +1 for me. I will guidance myself and hope for the best.
You can do it. It's undead. It's stupid. What? There's no way, right? Right?
15 + 2 + 1, 18 total.
Okay. It is definitely very distracted by you. And it keeps staring, and it's...
Just keep distracting it until
Keep
the
distracting
timer
it.
goes off.
So
Yeah,
it was
keep
like,
distracting it.
okay.
Should I
The
bother
turtle
trying
reaches
to
around
mend
to
my
his
book
back,
instead?
and he pulls off like a suit of armor that's hanging on his back, and he's like, "Look at this! It's very shiny. It is a symbol of my friends." And he's like holding it up.
Okay. And it gets bored, you think, and then it starts walking off up this way, as if it just completely forgot to hit the switch. And you hear an unclick. You hear an unclick underneath.
God. You did it.
All right, what are you gonna do when you hear the click go off under the door?
I am immediately scrambling to lift the door back up and just stand there with my arms up, like, "Hurry, hurry!"
Okay.
All right, we're running then. Dash.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing the broken weapon because I can mend
Yes.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought as well.
All right.
I'm running forward with my unbroken weapon.
Okay. You're
Someone
running
can stick a
forward.
weapon in there.
As Murloc goes by,
Same.
I'm gonna pat the skulls on the head on my
Orin's
way.
like, smart move, man.
Okay.
Me with my freaking club over here. I'm like, no, that's gonna break.
You get
You're excellent at thinking on your feet.
you get through it, and you do see that zombie there, right? And you think it's just being, you don't know what's wrong with it. It's like acting dumb, like it only knows the command to close and do the cremation stuff.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just kind of standing there staring at you.
Hi. How are you?
And it's kind of just wobbling back and forth, like a little gurgling
Move away
noise.
out of this facility.
Okay.
I do like the idea of Index trying to interview the zombie.
And then,
While you guys do that, maybe we should also look at our options while Index is distracting the zombie.
We'll go try get information out of the zombie.
Valid.
oh, you're going to?
All right. Now that
Sure,
we've got through one thing, let's immediately split in 4 different directions. Break.
Oh, great.
Okay.
We tried this before. Let's not do that.
I'm just wondering if I should go ahead and try to do my mending cantrip on these broken weapons so we have them available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that. So you're gonna cast it.
Yeah, at least on the staff first, because I at least have daggers. Because I don't know if there's like a rest time to reuse it.
No, not really.
Mending is just chill. You just need a few minutes to.
Yeah,
You make
take some
time.
break.
Right. Well, I'm going to start with the staff.
Okay. So let's take a look here.
Mending.
How long does it take? 1 minute?
1 minute.
Yeah. So you would have to sit there for a minute as you're casting it.
Yeah.
Well, we got a minute while I'm interviewing this zombie.
Yeah. And you do see a door directly in front of you, and then obviously the hallways going up and south. All right. So what are you saying to the zombie then?
I'll ask if it has a name. Assuming no response.
All right. Let's see. Does he have a name? Okay. And when you ask that, you do see a name tag, and it says Maurice.
Guys, his name's Maurice.
And it's still just standing there, like wobbling back and forth, and it's like,
Maurice, do you know the direction of the exit?
Maurice, where are the other drugs going?
it just stands there and does the same thing.
I don't think we're going to get much out of Maurice.
Yeah.
Thank you for not setting me on fire, Maurice. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
So we're back to where we started, confronted by a multitude of doors.
Door and a fork.
I'm hoping
A
that
fork in the
Sigil is
road.
not. I'm hoping that Sigil is just not a city full of doors.
We're just getting like deeper and deeper. There has to be an exit somewhere.
Yeah, there has to be somewhere.
Logically.
And it probably is back with the column.
Maybe. Maurice, where does the trash go after you burn things?
Okay. It doesn't respond like that to you.
If I gently grab Maurice's hand and try to pull him toward this door that your cursor's by, what happens?
It kind of stays in place. Are you trying to drag it?
I'm trying to use a little bit of force. I'm not gonna like force it to move. I'm just seeing if I can apply a little bit of force, and if it like walks that way at all. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna try to pull it really hard.
Okay. So when you do that, it makes a loud like moan, and like and it swings its hand up, almost as if you try to interrupt it, it might want to be aggressive. So it's set to command whatever it's meant to do.
I don't think Maurice is going to be of much help.
Yeah, I think you need to stop bothering it before it bitch smacks you across the room.
Agreed.
Tentacle smacks you.
Murloc is trying to say all this stuff, but all we hear is roar.
Yeah.
Is Timmy falling down the well?
Okay.
Points trident at you.
So you
There's
got
no way Speak with Animal could work on a zombie, would it?
He said he
No.
was going to make Ratatouille nature.
do you have speak with dead?
We don't.
No.
It's a level 3 kind of thing, I think.
Mm.
Well, can I, as Amelie is working on the mending, can I peek through the door to the east?
Okay.
See if there's another,
So that door looks a little bit different. It has two levers on it. So two door handles, as if you can just pull it open like a normal door. So the area that you left looked like it was kind of like had these like slide doors and solidified doors. But this actually looks more like a normal door this time. Maybe because you left the cremation areas, or the
Perhaps
dead
this is
areas.
the exit.
Are you going to open the door?
I'll wait till she's finished, at least. And then...
Okay.
Shadow's gonna creep up next to him, and because she sees what he's doing, though.
All right.
I will after I am exhausted all my options with Maurice, I will mend my own spear.
Oh, interesting. You have your own options to mend. Cool.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, when you do that, you both take the time. You both mend your weapons back.
Excellent.
Good as new.
And what does it look like when you both do it? Like, let's start with our elfy-looking friend.
Heavens, this is not something I considered. Well, I don't know if it comes with the toolkit, unless I've got just like magical green hands and I do some sort of a chant so the pieces glow and magically the broken splinters realign, the broken lines fade, and suddenly it becomes solid again.
Okay. And what about Otto? I don't know.
I'll rummage through my backpack and take out my ever useful duct tape and some extra screws and bolts. I've always got a couple extra screws sticking
Can
out
you
of me.
dispense it from your butt, please?
So I'll grab all these little bits and bobs and grab my Tinker's kit and just like MacGyver it back to one piece, but it ends up looking just as strong as it did before.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you guys do that. You get your weapons back. Okay.
Or tape dispense your tongue. Just start unfurling it and then tearing off a piece.
So, did you open the door? I know you're approaching it.
If we're all ready to go, I will gently open the door.
Okay.
Should I do it showy? Should I go both doors open? Hands wide? No.
Up to you. Are you doing it slow or fast?
Yeah, slow. Gently opening the door. Not trying to
Okay.
put on a show.
All right.
Ooh. Those look like tentacles or something.
Yeah, it definitely looks odd, some of the structures that you see. It's very alien-like. But these are like hard, like chitin-like structures, it seems like. Something that you would see that's almost like a bug skin, but it's not. It's actually like made of like metal.
Yeah.
Very alienish looking. So you're walking in, and all it is a table with a chair.
Looks like an office, you know.
Yeah, and I want you to roll for stealth as you do that.
Today. Big ol' -1. Little guidance. Save me. That is a 1. Yeah, add the guidance. You never know. Maybe it'll be not a 1. That is a 1.
Okay.
That's 2. That is a 1. Sorry, 2 minus 1, a 1 total.
All right. So this is what happens. You see a floating skull pop up from the seat in front of this big desk, and it does not look like Mort. It looks like a feline kind of skull when that happens, and it is like, I am not expecting anybody here. Who is this? Why are you
Hello?
in my office?
Well, my name is Oren, and I'm not dead.
Is anybody else walking in there?
Shadow's going in.
Okay.
I'll hover around the door frame because
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
nervous
I'll
about the
just
last
keep a
skull asking
lookout.
for head
I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Okay.
Index will go in.
Index will go in. All right.
Oh god, here we go.
So you say that you're not dead, basically. Okay. And it
So
look
we've been exposed to some highly irregular circumstances, and we were just looking for the way out.
all right. So what you can do, as you're saying that, you can go ahead and roll persuasion on this thing.
Yes, I will attempt to persuade him. He will also say, we woke up here, and we've been told that normally only the dead end up here, but as you can see, rolling for persuasion.
Got a 18.
Nice. 9 plus 4. 13 plus 1. 14 for Oren.
Okay. Roll persuasion. Did Shadow say anything?
No, she was waiting to see if she needs to save the day by saying something later.
Okay. It looks at you for a moment. Well, for what it is, its skull is pointing toward you, and it's floating just like Mort, right? And then I want you, Shadow, to roll for nature
Okie dokie.
with advantage.
What do we got here? With advantage. Okay, yay. Yeah. Oh, okay. 22.
22. That is a tabaxi skull.
Ooh.
That is floating there. You know exactly what your kind looks like even when they're dead. And you know that that's not some
Right.
other kind of feline skull. It's definitely a tabaxi of some kind.
Can I also mention that kind of Mort told us that we should leave since we are not actually dead?
So this thing is looking at you, and it's like, so You are not dead. Let me look at the credentials here. And you can kind of hear it's like a male voice a little bit. And it looks down. The papers. And the papers magically kind of like move over as if something's there.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like names. And it's asking for your names right now.
Index, sir.
Shadow Windfall.
Orin Stoutshield. And this is Murloc. And he points to the little frog man.
Okay. And it's looking, it finds each one of your files. Like, it actually has a file for it.
Oh shoot, is this Yu Yu Hakusho?
And, and it's looking down, and it has your names on it. But the only one that it has on there with actual detail is it has Shadow, something about a shipwreck. And it's looking down, and it's perching its skull down, as if looking. Empty. Why is it empty? You still walk. You still conscious. Like me. But not like me. And then when it does that, and when it says that to you, Shadow, because it is an undead kind of like tabaxi, okay? It is like, I am Tharzaguns. That is what you may call me. I, Index, you say. Well, I also index the deaths here in the mortuary.
Perhaps we should compare notes.
If you...
I'm searching for my brother Vector. Perhaps he is here as well. Do you have any files on a being known as Vector?
Your file is not here. You are not, well, like them. You are outside. Unpowered.
And outside is where we would like to return.
Yes, unpowered outside. We bring you in to operate. Curiosity.
Oh. In that case, I am grateful.
You, one like me. He goes to, it floats down by a drawer, okay? And then it opens up a drawer, like the drawer just automatically opens up. And you see this item kind of like levitate in the air in a bag. And it sets it down right in front of you, Shadow. I have not seen my kind in so long. A parting gift. And you may leave. To the east and to the north.
Shadow says, thank you, in Tabaxi.
Okay. And it does find you extremely odd. And you think that it is somewhat happy to have seen something like you. Because it hasn't for so long, it seems like. And what you see in front of you is a sling that is like silvery based. And if you can go ahead and roll for history if you want to see if you know about it.
Sounds good, although my intelligence is not great, but we'll try. Yep. And that would be a 2. No.
Okay. You don't know exactly what it is, but it's definitely made of very good material. And this undead floating skullish tabaxi is like a gift from Mazteca. And you recognize what that is. It's usually where a lot of your kind is from. So you think that this thing might know something about the material plane.
Did you want? What were you saying? You were gonna have Index take a look at it? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah,
Serious?
maybe to see what it is. But thank you. Thank you. We should be going. And thank you for not killing us.
Yes, you have been incredibly kind and helpful, Floating Skull.
And it's like,
What was his name again? Sorry, out of character. Type it down.
it was named, let me see here, a very long name. And this is how you spell it. THAEZIAGNUZ. So Stazagnuz. And when you say that, it scuffs a little bit. And it's like, take it. Kill with it. Bring more to the mortuary if need be.
Perhaps he's offering us a job.
You can tell by the way it's acting. It acts very much like a normal tabaxi would. The ones that you recognize that you don't like so much, probably.
No. She just kind of brushes it off and heads to the north.
Okay, so
We should not. You're welcome.
so that means you're gonna go out of the room and to the north then.
Yes, but I should probably roll stealth first.
Okay.
My real life cat will let me. Because it's taken over my lab.
All right. You can roll stealth then. Is everybody gonna keep following?
Now that we have this gentleman's permission to leave, perhaps we don't need to sneak around.
Who knows?
Don't worry, Index. From my experience, many tabaxi feel more comfortable hanging to the shadows.
I think we don't know who the next person is that may or may not be kind. 15?
Okay.
I will jot down Oren's observation in my notebook.
So you're going north, and you notice that there is a room to the left. Are you just going to bypass it and go the way that it told you? Or are you going to go check those things out?
You got a cat. You got a curious cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek in the corner. Can I peek?
Mm-hmm.
The giant fireball.
And when you peek in there, you see what looks like a ghastly kind of thing. And it's like setting up a table full of food.
Well,
It did not notice you when you started peeking in.
and now that she's dead, she doesn't particularly feel hungry enough to go and try that out. She's gonna go back the way she was supposed to go. North, more north.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Follow.
I don't follow D&D, or I mean Warcraft follow.
Third.
All right. I'm assuming everybody's going. Now, there is another door that leads up. And it looks like it's open, and it leads into some kind of area where you see a bunch of dead stuff, and it's cold in there. Like, you could feel, like, the cold coming out of the room. Almost like a freezer.
I'm gonna peek in there.
You gotta peek, huh? All right, roll stealth.
You can make papers in.
This is like the first part of Baldur's Gate 2 where we're like slowly trying to escape, but there's all these little things that you just I'm curious. Come on. You know.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You don't actually know where you're gonna go, so.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, roll stealth for me.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, I scared my kitty. I'm sorry, kitty. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay. You see what looks to be, you can roll nature if you want to behind it as you're doing it. They do not see you when you're looking in because you're rolled up high.
Those tree things?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yep. I should have changed the
7?
color.
I'll ask Orin. Do
Oh
you
God,
think she's
Trin?
stealthy?
Oh no.
What was
7.
that or what was that index?
I was gonna ask Orin. Do you think she's stealthy because her name is Shadow, or the other way around? Which came first?
God, every time I hear.
Murloc thinks it's an interesting bit of serendipity. It's nice how the universe works out sometimes.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming that as long as the turtle is near him, the turtle knows exactly what he's saying.
I guess I'm playing Chewbacca. Yeah.
Okay.
But he can. The thing is, he can talk. He can actually talk. He just doesn't like to.
Okay. Are you saying that in character? Or are you gonna keep it as a surprise?
No. This is Jonathan.
Okay.
Saying, like, I'm pretty sure Murloc can in fact talk, but he just chooses not to.
It'll come out at some point. It'll surprise people.
I assume he writes a lot of poetry or something. You know.
Okay. You don't know what these creatures are that you see in there. Shadow.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at the others. We got some unknown creatures this way. Maybe another way would be better.
Okay. You gonna keep
You don't
going the
need
way
to
that
interfere
Skull
with
told
the,
you?
business being done here.
I'm sure they're all very busy.
Yes. And probably hate fleshies, as Mort said before.
Okay.
Shishi.
All right. I'm assuming you guys are just gonna keep going, right?
I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
Index is
Heavy
feeling more at ease, like he feels like he has permission to be here as long as he's making his way to the exit.
Okay. You going all the way to the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys want to flip a coin? Up or down?
Well, the Tabaxi skull did say something about north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
North it is.
North sounds good.
Okay.
I think it said northeast.
All right. So you're heading north, and you see these stairs that lead up. Are you
Up
gonna
is
go up the
good.
stairs?
Hmm.
Okay. You go up the stairs. Who's going first?
Do you
I'm
want to
going
go
to
stealthy and scout ahead,
dominate.
Shadow? Or I can just take points and we can... I think we're pretty safe, but you never know.
Never know.
I will guidance.
One step behind you, Orin.
Yeah. I'll guidance Shadow, and if she wants to try and sneak up ahead and take a quick peek.
Okay.
Okay. Rolling stealth.
In guidance, you get an extra 1d4 on a skill check.
So that makes it 3.
3. 23
Is
total.
it too late to give some bardic inspiration?
I don't think it'll help. Pretty bad.
Okay.
3 plus 3
Um,
is 2.
But yeah, you go up, right? And when you go up, you reach what looks to be kind of like a hallway, but then you see what looks to be light going on the outside. So there is another floor to this, but you can just walk right on out if you want. And you see almost what looks to be kind of like a cathedral-ish area. Are you just going to go straight out of the building, or are you going to try to like explore the building?
I think I'm gonna let everybody know coast is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Excellent. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Traipse up the stairs along with everybody then.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you do that, this is what you see when you walk outside. Okay, it kind of looks like this a little bit. You come out of a door, and the setting looks a bit strange to you. And you can kind of see everything now. You see buildings. It looks a little dirty outside, at least in this area of what looks to be somewhat of a city. And then I want all of you to roll perception when you walk outside.
Oh God. Be nice to me, D20.
I will guidance myself. You will be hearing me saying that a lot.
I can see.
It's 23 total perception.
23. Okay.
Nice.
6.
6.
I'm too busy. Sketching all the architecture directly in front of me in my notebook.
Okay.
Oh, totally. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So when you walk outside, everything kind of seems normal at first until you look up. And when you look up, you notice something. You notice this. Okay, and this is for all of you. Let me see. No, that's not it. Here we go. This is what you see. The city kind of spins upside down, yet you remain flat-footed. And for all of the Chultan kind of creatures, it is super surreal to you when you see this. But you see it kind of spin like a donut into the air. And you see all the different kind of buildings. And it's kind of spinning in a circle when that happens. And for the elvish-looking creature, which you haven't explained what your background is to the new people yet, because obviously this is all surreal to you too, a little bit. But you've heard stories of this place. You know that this is Sigil. It is kind of like a donut in the sky, where you cannot get out, and it's a city within.
Huh.
And you've heard stories from your father and your family, right?
Okay.
And this is kind of like the place that you heard of in the center of what is called the Outlands. So you know these things because of where you're from. For our autonym, because you roll low on perception, it doesn't really come as a surprise, but you land on your butt for a moment because of the way it looks, right? It throws you off for a second that you land.
Highly illogical.
Yeah, It's very illogical to you.
I almost can't even see it because it's so unbelievable. It just doesn't register.
Yep. But you've heard of Sigil, you just didn't know it was like this. You've heard of the planes too. Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm basically just focused on what's directly in front of me.
Yep.
That's I know that is solid and exists.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I know it's getting late for a few of you. What did you all think so far?
Good. Having a
That's
good
good.
time.
I got to re-experience the only part of PlaneScape Torment that I actually remember.
What's that?
More, waking up as a dead person in the mortuary and Mort coming and introducing himself. That's how that whole game starts.
Yeah. So I found it interesting because when you mentioned that, I was like, oh, someone has played the game, so he might actually know what's up. And you know that Mort is very kind of like, he's lecherous toward the girls a little bit, or ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That was a very funny accent.
Oh yeah. That's why I was trying to play it slow too, like the way he sounds.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And he loves digging his head in pillows, if you know what pillows are.
Oh,
I think I was gonna say I think that might have went over the elf's
Yeah,
head.
those colors.
Yeah, and that's why he kept saying. That's why he kept saying, he's like, she just doesn't get it.
Yeah, I totally did.
Or he played it off just perfect so that he wouldn't get into that.
I really didn't. I thought he wanted bedrolls.
A+. Keep them away.
Oh, don't worry. If he could, his body would be searching for you, and you'd be sticking him his bones. Yeah. So I found it very interesting to roleplay him. All right. Yeah, he's waiting for somebody. I wonder who that is. Wonder what's going on there. It does make me speculate with the game too. What the lore is
Did write
behind
that
that.
in my notes. He likes head pets, and he's waiting for someone.
Lecherous skull.
Apparently lecherous. He doesn't want bedrolls at all. I don't think he wanted to play Parcheesi.
He wants to roll in the bed.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we will, I guess, continue next week.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank
It was fun.
you.
Cool.
Yay.
Awesome. Glad you
See
enjoyed.
you guys next time.
Bye.
Have a good night,
Bye.
everybody.
See y'all.
Be rough.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. Do I have my thing here? Oh, yeah, I do. So for some reason, my webcam doesn't like to work on the other scenes for some odd reason, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, so if you played PlaneScape before, like, it's funny. When I was reading this module, I was like, there's no way. Yeah. Like, the way that he sounds. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty funny the way he sounds. I also didn't give it away to some of the others too. What is it? Let me see if I can window capture it. Yeah, right there.
Have any sisters?
Thousands.
Ah, give me a moment to be delirious with joy.
Maud, I must confess, I'm curious as to how you became a floating skull.
It's a long story involving the head of Vecna. I don't want to talk about it.
That was you?
Could we please change the subject?
Maud, seriously. Tell me a little about yourself.
What's to tell? I'm a memento morte.
Maud, what are you again? I don't believe you ever said.
Me?
You guys get the idea. Shit. Oh, there he is. Oh, I guess it wasn't brought down correctly, but that's actually kind of funny. But yeah, I'll probably link that to them so they can listen to that stuff. Naughty skull. Yeah. He was if you prodded him some more, he would actually tell you that he is a fighter, or used to be a fighter a long time ago, before he was cursed into that, or whatever it is. So pretty interesting stuff. So it's some stuff you'll recognize in the game, some stuff you'll recognize in lore when playing. So it's pretty funny. All right. Okay, guys. Give me a moment. I'm going to reboot the stream. I'm going to start doing some normal streaming stuff. I'll probably play some StarCraft a little bit, because I know some of you guys want to play some StarCraft, or probably want me to. So I'll probably play that for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I'll probably chill out. All right, so just give me a moment. We will reboot here in a sec. All right, so I'll see you guys. Be right back.